That's the perfect time to tune in to Sunny TV. We don't want to miss a single moment. That was a horrible beginning.
No, because we were laughing about David made the Reddit report yesterday into a reel of us laughing.
Completely. I have been...
Guys, it is so funny.
Comedy gold cloud right now.
If you haven't seen it, go to the Sunny Instagram page and
absolutely
watch
hysterical.
It.
But, like I said earlier, it is 3 o'clock on this Watch.
There we
We can't be late because we got a date right here on Sunny TV. And we are on the show that's on in the afternoon, and all the cool kids know it as Afternoon Delight. We're going to hit this out of the park today. We've got a Pop Culture Thunderdome. We've got Stars, Stripes, and absolutely no chill. The most extravagant 4th of July parties in America. This could be amazing. You don't know. I mean, you're a party girl. You should, do pretty well in that one.
USA, babe.
Hey. And, of course, we have the boat drinks, meme it or leave it today. We've got a Reddit rundown report. My only teaser is it's coming from a 17-year-old. Will we appreciate that perspective? We will check that out. And, of course, Mel has sent over 3 news stories that we are going to be the judge and the jury, and we are going to let her know if this is newsworthy or not. And, of course, we have Hey Girl Hey, horrible horoscopes. It is Scorpio. I know I'm on deck today, so it's Libra and Scorpio on deck today. We will get into that. All right, so let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome. Can we get some Pop Culture Thunderdome music, please?
Oh, say, can you see by the baby Thunderdome light?
Hey, that's always a good one.
Mel will fail again.
Oh, disqualified.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. Cha-cha-cha. Right over to question number 1, multiple choice. Macy's 4th of July fireworks launched for the very first time to celebrate which major American milestone? Was it to end the World War II? Was it the United States bicentennial, the 100th anniversary of the Statue of Liberty, or was it the opening of the Brooklyn Bridge?
I think it's B.
Okay. Question number 2. The Boston Pops uses prop replica cannons during the 1812 Overture finale for safety reasons because real cannons are banned on the Esplanade.
False.
Must be a ship as the Esplanade.
Probably.
All right, probably. All right, question 3, multiple guess. Which legendary literary figure hosted the most famous annual 4th of July fireworks party in the Hamptons for decades, partnering with the famous pyrotechnic family to produce his shows? Was it Norman Mailer? Was it Truman Capote? Was it Tom Wolfe? Or was it George Plimpton?
I feel like it's B. I'm saying B.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Question number 4, true or false? Bristol, Rhode Island 4th of July parade has been running continuously since 1776, the actual year American independence.
I'm going to say true.
Okay. Question 5, multiple guess. In 2012, San Diego's Big Bay Boom fireworks made history when a computer malfunction caused all of its shells to fire at once. Approximately how long did the entire show last? Was it 3 minutes? Was it 45 seconds? Was it 18 seconds or 2 minutes?
Baby Thunderdome?
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right! Baby Thunderdome, question number 1. What holiday does the United States celebrate on July 4th every year?
4th of July.
Yes, congratulations. I will accept that. Independence Day was also one that could be taken.
Okay.
All right, next up, question 6, true or false? The Grucci family, known as America's first family of fireworks, is based in Southern California.
True.
Question 7, true or false? Joey Chestnut set his world record at Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest by consuming 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
True.
Gross.
Ugh.
Question 8, multiple guess. Which magazine brand hosted the most star-studded and exclusive annual 4th of July party in the Hamptons at its peak with guests arriving by helicopter and yacht? Was it People? Was it Rolling Stone? Was it Vogue or Vanity Fair?
God, I feel like it's C. Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right! I would have gone Vanity Fair, to be honest with you. I don't know. All right, question number 2. What do most Americans watch light up the night sky to celebrate the 4th of July?
Fireworks.
Good job.
Thank you.
Could have been drones. Could have been thrown off.
Needs to be drones.
I can't wait for that to transition to happen. Question 9, true or false? In 2019, President Salute to America celebration on the National Mall featured Navy submarines in the reflecting pool as part of the military display. I know, I didn't write it. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
I think that's true.
Okay, question 10. Let's move right along. Which
Stupid.
president held the first public White House 4th of July reception, opening the grounds to ordinary citizens for the very first time in American history? Was it George Washington? Was it John Adams? Was it Thomas Jefferson? Or was it James Madison?
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mo can get an answer right. Baby Thunderdome question number 3.
Oh, God, don't do that.
What are the 3 colors on the
God.
American flag?
Red, white, blue.
Good job. All right. Let me get that answer key.
We get the answer key, and here we go.
Ding, 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 ding. All right. First question. Macy's 4th of July. What were they?
B.
Correct. The United States bicentennial. She liked both a strawberry and a banana. It's not bisexual. I know. But anytime I see bi, that's where I
Stop.
go. Okay, Macy's launched its first 4th of July fireworks in 1976 to celebrate America's 200th birthday. Too bad, is Macy's still around? No.
Yeah. Some.
I think only online, though. I think their brick and mortars are maybe just
Their
the one.
furniture store was really good. Furniture lasted a long
My
time.
mattresses. I mean, I would get a mattress. My couch is from Macy's.
Yeah.
I do love their furniture.
Jim and I's white leather couch
I
we had
love
for a long
Macy's
time.
furniture, and they're the nicest customer service. I build relationships with those people. One of them's on my Christmas card list. All right, next up. The Boston Pops used prop replica cannons during the 1812 overture finale for
False.
safety. Okay, good. Real function cannons are fired live during the climax of 1812 overture of the Boston Pops 4th of July spectacular. Church bells join in too, so there's a lot of noise. Ugh, golly. Next up, which legendary literary figure hosted the most famous annual 4th of July works in the Hamptons?
I said Truman Capote.
Wrong.
Tom Wolfe.
Wrong.
Oh, George Plimpton?
Yes, George Plimpton, author and editor of the Paris Review, hosted legendary parties, darling. He worked personally with the Grucci family to produce the shows at his parties and were considered the social event of the Hampton summer season, drawing celebrities, writers, and New York elite every
I
single year.
love that for him.
I wish I could go. Next up, Bristol, Rhode Island's 4th of July parade has been continuously running since 1776.
True.
Wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
Bristol celebration has been running since 1785, not 1776. Okay, that
All
was
right.
kind of good. That was a cheap
Stupid.
jab. Yeah. All right, next up, how long did it last?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I think it's 45 seconds.
Wrong.
18.
Yes. Computer malfunction, blah, blah, blah. It approximately
Blah, blah, blah.
18 seconds when it exploded. The entire planned 18-minute show was gone in less than a minute. Oh, my gosh, that's funny. All right, next up, the Grucci family, known as America's family of fireworks, is based in Southern California.
True?
Wrong.
Oh, my
the
God.
Grucci family is based in Brookhaven, New York, not California. Get it right.
Hey.
They won a gold medal at the 1983 Monte Carlo International Fireworks Competition and produced pyrotechnic displays for Super Bowls, multiple Olympics, presidential inaugurations, and some of the most iconic 4th of July shows in American history.
Love that for them.
Joey Chestnut set his world record at Nathan's Hot Dogs.
True?
Yes. He set the all-time record. I don't want to read it because it makes me sick to my stomach. I can't watch. Can you watch that?
No,
I can't watch
no.
that. It's not the face. I don't like when I see grease on the face. I don't like any of it. None of it looks
Skip.
good.
I'm going to throw up.
You know what? I'm thinking about our Reddit report from yesterday. She probably should go to that,
She need
and
to have a hot dog.
that would probably help her loosen the stool. All right, next up, which magazine brand hosted the most star-studded events?
I said Baby Thunderdome.
Okay, in a court of law.
I was originally going to say Vogue, but it's probably Vanity Fair.
You are right. Thanks for taking my lead. Vanity Fair hosted the legendary Hamptons 4th of July party that became one of the most coveted invitations on the entire summer season. All right. This person's Salute to America
True.
featured. Okay, now, well, I'm just going to let you have it. It's actually false, but who cares? Next up, which president held the first public White House in 4th of July reception?
I said Baby Thunderdome.
In a court of law?
John Adams.
No.
James Madison.
No.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, Thomas Jefferson opened up the White House for the public for the first time. They were all like so happy.
1, 2, 3. I got a 70.
Okay, it's a C. You're back on track here. That was much
geez.
better. Yesterday you fell back, and now we're back to C status. That's good.
We're going to Capybara.
C starts with Capybara.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Did you hear they've got a new location?
Did you hear my lip gloss
Ooh.
just rolled off the desk?
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam. Yeah, we're going to get into boat drinks. Meme it or leave it.
Tell about the Jaws thing they're doing.
Yeah, they got a Jaws party. They do these summer slashers every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And this, obviously, we talked about it on the morning show. Jaws is very synonymous with July 4th movie.
Yeah.
So they have the July 4th watch party, but they also are doing these really cool raffle ticket items. Like I think it's like a raffle basket, and you buy tickets. And the proceeds are going to go to Matanzas Riverkeeper.
I love this.
Me too. I love
Do
clean
it.
water, right? Yeah.
Number 1.
All right, number 1. You still look 20 from a distance in the dark.
That's like a cake you would make for me. I love that.
Next up, I still miss the part in 2020 when nobody was allowed to come near me. I
Yeah.
do. I loved
Being in my house.
as dark as the time period was for a lot of people.
I liked being in the house.
I thrived. I loved my house. Never looked so clean. Everything was amazing.
I love taking naps all the way.
It was really awesome. And I actually got a lot of work done. I knew that I could work remote. All right, next up. Me on day 2 of my diet. Waitress, enjoy your fruit plate. Don't worry about me, ho.
Me.
Next up. This human shit difficult. I should have been a pit bull or a honey bun.
Yeah.
I should have been a pit bull,
Make
yeah.
me, I should be a honey bun.
Next up. Hard to believe this was 36 years ago. Please continue to speak out about caffeine.
Oh my God, I love this.
I'm so scared.
So tired. Oh my God.
Next up, you know how much trauma it took to be this funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth,
Oh my
child.
God. Some people break down. We just get funnier.
Next up, if you sniff in 100-degree weather, I know all I need to know, baby.
Stop it.
Next up, if you and I lock in right now, we can do the lift from Dirty Dancing before summer ends.
David, I think we could.
Yeah, if you can lift my big ass.
I'll lift you. I'll use my cheer muscles.
Oh my God. Next up, if you can wear a wig in this heat, you can be a firefighter.
My mother.
You know you can. You definitely will be
You
able to go
wear
through the
that
flames.
wig, girl.
Woo! Yes.
Tell the truth.
All right, next
Last
up.
one.
Love it when someone puts down their phone and just lives in the moment. Everybody else doesn't give a shit.
That's hilarious. Oh my God, you guys.
Let's go to boat drinks. Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks. Lose it. Like,
Yeah.
really lose it.
That's how it works.
All right, let's get into Adalways Reddit Rundown Report. The subreddit today is Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
The TLDR is, am I the asshole for reminding my dad's wife that she was supposed to be my mom's best friend, but instead was a backstabber who cheated with her best friend's husband?
Well, that's quite the reminder there.
This is coming from a 17-year-old male.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
I just want to remind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I live in a toxic household and I contribute to that, but I want to know if I am the asshole for this particular part of it.
He said, he was honest. He said, I
He
contribute.
came right out. Yeah. So my parents were married and seemed happy, and then everything fell apart. My mom found out she had a brain tumor, and on the same day she found out, my dad was sleeping with her best friend.
Oh my God.
I was 10 at the time, and for like 5 weeks, life was crazy with my dad and Haley, who was meant to be my mom's best friend, trying to make her forgive them. My mom started having seizures because of the tumor, and I think of the stress too. And then she died 5 weeks and 2 days after she was diagnosed with her brain tumor.
Oh.
My dad and Haley moved in together after my mom died, and they decided they would try to raise me and my sister together. My sister was 8 at the time, and my dad has said she took her cues from me, but we did not accept Dad and Haley, and we acted up a lot. I yelled at them, I called them names, refused to listen when they asked me to do something, and I told other people what they'd done. All of my dad's friends, all of Haley's friends, and our neighbors know, and mostly because of me. I interrupted
Petty.
their wedding a bunch. My sister did, but not as much. We wanted to live somewhere else, and they refused. They got us all into therapy, and I didn't put any work into fixing things. My dad and Haley had 2 kids, and I refused to help or care. I make a point of telling or showing what they are and what I think of them. From my dad, that meant cutting him out of photos, and I say every now and again I'll change my last name to my mom's. She never changed hers when they married. And I talk about my maternal grandpa being the man I wanted to be most like because he's the best guy that I know.
Oh.
But with Haley, I remind her every single time she was supposed to be my mom's best friend, and she was a backstabber who cheated with my dad instead. And I do this in front of other people if she tries to act like my parent or take praise for my good behavior around other people. She told me I need to stop bringing it up several times, but I still ignore her. I tell her I won't ever stop. Her aunt died last week, and she told me I needed to help out around the house more while she was with her mom and her cousins. I refused, and she told me that this was the oldest sibling and the oldest child, and I reminded her that I wasn't hers and brought up the affair again. She broke down and started crying, and I told her I didn't feel sorry for her, and she told me she felt guilty enough and like Mom haunted her enough, and she said I was doing nothing but driving her crazy, making her feel like she had to isolate from everyone because otherwise the whole wide world would know with the way that I act. She told me I was bullying her and that I should go after Dad and not her. I told her I'll go after both until I can cut them out of my life for good. Then I told her she didn't deserve to be happy, to have a happy life after what she did. My aunt, Dad's sister, came over. Haley called her and asked me to stop bringing it up. She told me Haley and my dad don't need to be forgiven, but that reminding Haley like this and shaming her and making it difficult for her to have relationships where people would know and judge isn't okay. Because the kids she and Dad have together will also suffer. So
That's
am
true.
I the asshole?
Partly. I'm going to say partly. Okay, we're dealing with a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Very traumatic
Who's
experience.
really going through trauma.
Yeah, they did, and he admitted I participate in the toxicity.
That's what I do. That's why I picked this story. I
He
like this
also
one. Yeah.
admitted that he got sent to therapy but didn't do any work at it. He's angry,
Yeah.
which, to be honest, I don't blame him. But the aunt, I think, coming over and saying what she said, you don't have to forgive her, you don't have to forget it, but she checked him, and I think that was good because maybe he didn't think about it that way.
I also think that it's too close quarters. I think that they were even the sister. I'm going to lump her in here too. They were thrown into this,
and they didn't even have time to grieve
I
their
think
mother.
Finding a different place for them to live, even if it's temporary. But I think that would they can learn how to grow other than being so on top of
And
each
like,
other.
I understand.
To me, this sounds like he was being suffocated. That's what. That's
yeah,
what
it
it
sounds
sounds like.
selfish. I'm going to
Yeah.
say the dad was selfish, and I get
Oh,
every.
the dad is a POS,
Well,
in my
and
opinion.
I get like he wanted to marry his mistress or whatever. That's fine, but like you didn't even think about how it's going to affect your kids. Like that's traumatic. Their mom just died,
Right.
And now you've been sleeping with the mom's best friend. Like, what are you doing?
Spookeria. Oh my god.
Their whole spookeria for sure.
Yeah, Haley. I don't have too much to say about her
And
either.
you know what?
Close your legs to married men.
Yeah, trash box. But my whole thing too, she at any point could turn to them and be like, you know what? Enough. Like, don't stand there and cry. But at the end of the day, you did it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you did that
So
action. You got to sit in that filth.
Yeah. And these are kids.
So I've got some notable comments here. Let's see if this shapes our story
All
a little bit. Not the asshole, first one. Fully support you. Your dad is a POS. He didn't need to move her in. I'm sorry.
He should have bought a new house, and they could have started in a new house.
Something, and I don't think it needed to be right away.
No.
It could have been, they could have been still dating or courting or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd legally change my name too. Importantly, it is definitely time to look at planning the next steps. What's your plan to get out of there? How will you support your sister? This is where I would be focusing my energy. Once you are out of there, I genuinely hope you can get the help for the trauma. Unfortunately, being in this headspace will hurt them more than you. Look at your whole life ahead of you and how happy you can actually be. This is what your mom would want.
Yeah.
Focus on that. And then Opie responds to that. My plan is to go to my grandparents' house when I'm 18
Good.
and stay in regular contact with my sister. See her every day if I have to until she can also leave. I have a couple apprenticeship options that I'm
Okay.
looking into as well.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's got a plan.
I think that's a great plan. However, I think we get a little bit more revelation here on the second one. This person also said, not the asshole. Can you and your sister live with your maternal grandparents? If your step monster doesn't want to suffer anymore, then they should let the two of you move out of the house.
Yeah.
I certainly hope that your father isn't getting any less of this treatment, because not only is he complacent in this cheating
he did
scandal,
it.
he's also forced his children to live with his affair partner as soon as they lost their mother. OP then responds, my dad has put a stop to us doing that. They would have helped a lot, the grandparents. My grandparents were willing to have us stay, so were some of the aunts and uncles who live nearby. But Dad said no. I think that's really...
The dad said no to spite the mother.
The dad said...
He said, "You're
for
gonna-"
the monster, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely think the dad said no. But, like, why would you want these kids there? It's obviously these kids are pushing you away.
So my whole thing is, the dad said no, but you're pissed off that at this behaviors and they don't listen. Well, you had an opportunity to let them go live elsewhere and go through what they needed to go through. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. That kid is gonna grow up. He's never gonna talk to his father again.
Oh,
I don't blame him.
When he gets that freedom card, it's over. And I
good
I
for
don't know.
him.
And if that's a strategy that his father's just going to smother him, and that's definitely just going to kill the vibe, 100%. Yeah. This one says, not the asshole, but you kind of are. But
Yeah, I said
don't
kinda.
don't take that the wrong way as me disagreeing with your opinion and your actions, because I do not. In fact, this is exactly what I would do. Being an asshole is not always a bad thing. Being an asshole is sometimes what you need to be, because sometimes in your life you meet people that deserve you being an asshole to them.
I agree.
That being said, you do need to be careful. You do not self-destruct doing this. You need to find a way to accept this and be happy. That does not mean you have to stop being an asshole. Some people strongly believe it is one or the other. It is not. You can learn not to be dragged down by the asshole you are. This is wonderful advice, actually.
Yeah.
Also, do not try to make sure that you do not damage your relationship with your sister doing this.
Yes.
Your father and Haley have done enough damage, and they seem the type to try to manipulate your sister and make her believe that you are the one in the wrong on this situation and not them.
Agreed.
And then Opie says, my sister would never be on their side over mine. She causes trouble too, just not the same extent that she wants us to be out there as much as me. I thought that was number
That
3 was
was
great
awesome.
advice. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with being an asshole. That's just being firm in your beliefs. The same thing when somebody calls you a bitch. I mean, what does bitch stand for?
Be in total
Be in-
control of herself.
Boom. I mean, it's the truth. And it's almost like, you know, if there is a woman or if there is somebody that's strong in their opinions, you get these harsh labels on you.
What
and-
bothers me the most about this whole thing, a couple things. But first of all, if he continues to stay angry, he's gonna self-destruct.
Yep.
It's like
that's what I worry about for him.
What is the phrase? It's like being this angry at someone is like drinking poison, expecting them to die.
Yeah.
Is that the phrase?
Yeah.
But my whole thing is, this woman, Haley, she sat there and cried. Girl, you did this.
It's a manipulation. That's
Yeah.
all it is. And literally nothing is going to change from the two of them.
I hate people like this because now she's going to play the "you caused me so much mental distress." You cannot get upset at your poor behaviors. I'm going to say it again.
You're
You know what? You
absolutely right.
deserve to be treated like crap.
Absolutely right. But at the same time, I got to tell
But he's
Opie,
got to reel it in a little bit.
I got to tell Opie,
Get out.
stop going to the hardware store trying to buy milk because it's not going to be there for him. It's not.
I love that phrase.
It's just, and it's my new one. It's just not going to be there for him. So why? So
Don't-
you know? I've got the reason why I bring that up is because I have friends out there that like I constantly always go to their events, always go to their parties, always do their things for them,
And they
but
don't show up for
They
you.
don't even watch my freaking show. You know what I mean? Like they don't show up at all. So I'm saying the same thing to
Ashim
Opie.
and I were talking about that the other day.
There's a lot of people in my life that are like that.
How,
It's like, why? Why am I even bother trying? Because
It's
you're
like,
not trying.
You know what? This is Ashim and I were talking about. I found a reel and I shared it with her. When you're like the age of the people who have all the children, you don't. You show up for the kids' birthdays, the kids this
Right.
and that. But when there's something for you, it's like, oh, I can't make it.
All the time. All the freaking time. And literally, to make something for me is the easiest thing. All they got to do is just turn it into their social media. You know, hit a share button, hit a like. I mean, God bless you guys that do it every single day. But there's literally people in my core
But-
circle
and
that haven't even seen a
but
single
that's the-
show.
but you have to remember, he's only 17.
You have
they
to,
don't
yeah.
have conflict resolution skills because their frontal lobe is not fully developed.
That's
all the way yet.
true.
So let him go through what he needs to go through. And you know what? One day, I think once he gets out of the house and it's not constantly in his face, I think then he'll be able to like take a step back. And then he'll decide later on down the road if he wants to have a conversation. But to be honest, I think a separation is needed.
Yeah. All right. This is the last comment, real quick.
I hope there's an update.
I wouldn't. No, there is not an update.
Damn it.
I wouldn't stop because I would be super petty and bitter too. I'm angry for you
Yeah.
and feel more justified every single time you have some of your actions. Maybe it's immature, but honestly, they don't deserve to play happy family with what they did. How does your father react with this? Does he show any remorse for what he's done? And then Opie says, he acts more sorry that he lost his only son with his actions and that I don't respect him as the man or a father figure. Other than that, I don't feel like he really is sorry for cheating on my mom. So yeah, the dad is a real
He's an
jerk,
idiot.
real piece of work there.
His dad's a hole.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to Panache. Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo. Hey Mel, did you know the Panache is turning 39 this week?
Yes, I got the text message about the products.
Yeah, 15% off of all retail products. And every 39th customer of the day gets their service for free. They do this every year. It is so much fun.
And
yeah.
you buy a $100 gift card, they give you $25 extra.
That's excellent, excellent. This is the time to make moves right now at Panache. I love it. I'm going in tomorrow, and I'm hoping I'm number 39 because I kind of lined it up to be specific. So let's see if that works. All right. Story number one.
Here we go.
We got keys to his heart, a Vietnam vet, a Mustang, and his son who did that. Sonny's a man sold his car decades past, and his son bought it back. Nobody was rescued. No records were broken. No legislation was passed. A Vietnam veteran cried in a parking lot on Father's Day at a car show, and his son filmed it and put it on TikTok. Is this news? Well, let's get into the story. Daniel Allen came home from Vietnam, bought himself a white 1969 Mustang Mach 1 with a black hood and red stripes, took his future wife on their first date, proposed to her on a ferry with the car right next to him, and then sold it when 6 children arrived and practicality won. Thank you. As it does, for decades, he and his youngest son, Shane, went to Father's Day car shows together, looked at Mustangs, and talked about the one that got away. Then Shane found that Mustang, matching the 1969 Mach 1, traded in his own restored Mustang GT to get it, fixed it up, snuck it into the car show with the name tag on the mirror that said Daniel, and stood while his dad jokingly said, "Where are my keys?" And then he handed them over. Oh my God, the man broke down. They hugged. Shane wishes he kept the camera rolling. What do we think? This is a little bit of a Hallmark movie here.
This is true. This is news. First of all, this man served multiple tours in Vietnam. He came home, built a life, raised 6 sons, and never once, not once, made his family feel like a sacrifice. He just told the story of the car. That's it. And one of his boys listened so closely and loved his dad so deeply that he gave up his own dream car to bring back his dad's dream. So it's not just a feel-good story. It's a master class in what it looks like when a parent's love gets returned. Shane did not just buy his dad a car. He paid attention for decades. He saved his money. He showed up every Father's Day. He heard the story. He acted on it. And you know how rare that is. So here's what got me about this story. My dad and his brothers loved Mustangs. They always, Italian, right? There was a 1969 Mustang, and Mom, you might have to correct me on some of these because you would know more than me, that my dad and my Uncle Dimitri, when my Uncle Dimitri lived with us, right? They had this Mustang, and they used parts from another Mustang in New Jersey to restore this car. When they got it, it was like primer, it was beat up. My Uncle Roger passed away, right? And that was my dad's one of my dad's brothers. They used parts from Roger's Mustang and put it in the Mustang that my dad and my Uncle Dimitri bought.
Oh my God.
To build this car.
This is amazing.
My Uncle Dimitri has now passed away. I think we're at 4 years now. So, and my father passed away in 2017. So my Uncle Dimitri, while he's still alive, my dad had the car completely restored. All original engine parts, original hubcaps. I'll find a picture of it and post it. So my Uncle D wanted to enter it into a car show, and he asked me to write the story about this Mustang. And I said, well, you have to fill me in on some parts. So I wrote the story. It's called Three Brothers and a Mustang. And he put it on the hood of the car. I have a picture of it. And he won at several car shows for this car.
Wow.
That's what got me about this, because the car was a 1969 Mach 1 Mustang.
It's just reminiscent, and these stories kind of remind me of like a David Muir story from CBS News, or you kind of like the Americana and
we
hope
need these stories,
and having these flourishing stories. I'm gonna say news for me because I am a sentimental person. I know that, but I'm also thinking about No News Addie. She would say not news. So let's just see what you think here. If Addie's in comments, she can answer for herself. But I'm just saying. All right, story number 2. So that sounded like news. Okay.
I like that news.
Story number 2. Sole purpose, the man, the socks, and the nerve to call this is just a store. John Cronin is 30 years old, and he has Down syndrome. He spent his whole life wearing crazy socks because, in his words, they let him be himself. When he couldn't find meaningful work after high school, he and his dad decided to build something instead. A food truck idea fell through, so they pivoted to socks online in 2016. In their first month, they shipped 452 orders. That's awesome. And made over $13,000. A decade later, they have shipped off 500,000 packages worldwide. Former President George H.W. Bush wore a pair to Barbara Bush's funeral. The company donates 5% of every sale to the Special Olympics. They employ 24 people with differing abilities. John's official title is CEO and Chief Happiness Officer. I love this. And on June 25th, John cut the ribbon for his very first physical storefront in Huntington Village. They looking at the crowd and saying, all that matters today is gratitude and do for others. This is a sock store. Sonnies, this is amazing.
This is news because John could not get hired, not because he wasn't capable, not because he wasn't smart or driven or creative, because the world looked at him and decided the answer before no one ever got a chance to ask the questions. So he stopped asking and he started building. In 1 month, he shipped 452 orders and earned over $13,000 from socks. It's not a hobby. That's a business plan with better instincts than most MBAs walking around right now.
Oh my God, news. This is definitely newsworthy.
This is news.
So proud of that dude. Amazing. All right, last one here. Last call, no appeal. JSO crashes the party and brings 6 agencies with them. What the what?
Let's do it.
Sonny's, a bar stayed open past 2 a.m. The police showed up. Everybody left. A stop work order got taped to the door. Is this news?
Get ready.
Tipsy Bar and Grill and Edgewood Avenue in Jacksonville had a busy weekend. JSO's Vice Unit, Narcotics Unit, Community Problems Response Unit, Code Enforcement, and the Division of Alcoholic Beverages and Tobacco and fire marshals showed up. Wow, the whole crew.
The whole crew.
Showed up around 3 a.m. Sunday morning to raid a bar that was selling drinks with hundreds of people inside. 3 workers were issued criminal citations for serving alcohol past the state's 2 a.m. cutoff. JSO had a statement ready to say, quote, JSO is not the fun police, but JSO will crack down on bars and restaurants breaking the law. They brought 6 agencies to a bar at 3 a.m. and then issued the press release clarifying that they are not fun.
All right, so I don't even have to try hard on this story because
No.
it has layers. So here's the thing. It's not a bar that got a noise
I
complaint.
mean, I went to after-hour bars my whole
Yep.
career, but you just have to know how to. You can't have hundreds of people there. That after
We
hours
call
is
it late nights.
It's an exclusive,
Yes.
only maybe 50 people tops. It
So,
is very VIP.
Here's the big thing. The location where JSO has responded to 2 shootings and numerous disturbances in
This
recent
is the
months.
problem.
One of the shootings left 3 people injured inside the building, including a security guard.
This is the
A
problem.
man was arrested on attempted murder charges, and at that point, the bar did not become a bar anymore. It's a safety concern. Also, part of the problem was they were serving a large quantity of underage people.
Oh my God! Have a round and find out.
News.
News, definitely.
Been 30. Speaking of bars,
Let's go to Bin 39. They do it right. 8 to
Say-
8 every day.
segue.
Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
Why do I have to pee again?
Oh, good Lord, we're back with Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes.
Do it.
We got Libra and Scorpio on decks because Mel has to pee. Here we go. Venus is on leave of absence and left no instructions for Libras this week. You will be forced to make a decision with a hard deadline and no ability to consult anyone, research anything, or weigh a simple pros and cons against each other. Just a choice, raw and immediate, with consequences. You will freeze so completely that the person waiting for you to answer will visibly lose faith in you real time. You will notice that this is happening, and it will make the freeze even worse. Your lucky color is the color of the walls you stare at while you deliberate over and over and over again for what to have for 45 minutes before giving up and just eating crackers for lunch.
That's every day. Mom.
Right? You're just like, what are we having for dinner? That is the
Nothing, I don't
hardest
know.
thing to answer.
You know,
sometimes.
that's what being married is. That's all it is.
Right. Scorpio, you thought nobody noticed. The universe would like to let you know that literally everyone noticed and has always been noticing and has been very politely just not mentioning it. That grace period ends this week. You're going to run into someone that you ghosted, someone you were passive aggressive to in a work email 2 years ago. That's me every day. And someone you talked about behind their back, possibly about on the same afternoon, possibly in the same location. Your poker face, which always considered one of your best assets, will select this specific week to malfunction completely. Your eyebrows alone will confess everything.
I
Oh
love
my gosh.
Hilarious.
Sonnies, that's a wrap on this wonderful Wednesday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
that is the truth. We'll be back at what time tomorrow?
9 a.m.
Guess who's coming on?
I don't know.
Zaza Flamenca!
So excited.
Can't wait to see her. She's going to be amazing,
Oh, yes.
guys. Hit that share button.
Share the
Have
show.
a wonderful evening. Bye,
Bye,
Sonnies.
guys.
Share the show.
You got to share the show.
Come on now, share the show.
Oh, hit the little arrow, damn
Hit
it.
that little arrow.
Do it.
He's so cute. Hit that little, like a little button.
Do